Sheldino.
What's up? What's up?
Another green day on the Bitcoin markets. You know why we're so excited? It's not about the fact that Bitcoin is at $40,000. That's not that exciting. It's the fact that this is the longest daily run that Bitcoin has had since the market started to go down. And that is why we're so excited. Right, Sheldino?
Right, buddy, right. For once, we finally feel a little bit safe by the bulls. So the bulls are definitely fighting strong.
Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about why the bulls are in control. And if the bulls are in control, is it safe to start buying altcoins? And if it is safe to start buying altcoins, then which altcoins should you be looking at to protect yourselves and still actually make money? What do you think?
Okay, Sheldon, I think it's a great idea, buddy.
And I'm going to say that again, and then you should get more excited. Okay. So today we're going to look at if it's safe to be buying alts, and if it is safe to be buying alts, then what alts should we be buying? Sheldon, what do you think?
Great idea, buddy. None of the alts have been moving. Only Bitcoin. Only Bitcoin. Only Bitcoin.
Yeah. So welcome to Crypto Banter. This is the most fun place to learn about crypto. Every morning we have a technical show. We look at the charts. Every afternoon or later in the morning, depends where you are in the world, we have another show, which is much more about fundamentals and covers the news. Next week, we are launching 2 new shows. The first show, get this, Microdose. That's the name of the show. Microdose is 10 minutes. It's a microdose of what happens in the crypto universe. So for those of you who don't have an hour, well, you can watch Microdose. It's a 10-minute show, which will be here every single day. We also have In the Game, launching next week. Remember? In the Game? In the Game with Bryce, launching next week. So we're building you 24/7, 365 crypto streaming content. And the whole idea is very simple. We want you to have a channel that you can switch on any time of the day and get credible, curated crypto streaming content from members of your family. Exactly. We're a family around here. So if you're new to our family, welcome. We welcome you with open arms. We're glad that you stopped watching all the other boring channels. Am I allowed to say that? Also today, you know what we're doing today? We are launching our new community giveaway. It's so new, we haven't even created the artwork for it yet. So we are launching the new community giveaway. So welcome to our channel. Smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell button. If you don't hit the bell button, you won't know when we're coming to you live. Smash the like button because then you tell everybody else that we are live. Smash the like button also because we are giving away Astro Friends. Fred, drop this stupid slide. I'm giving away Astro Friends. Today's bull for this show is bull number 9934. So bull number 9934. No, Fred, don't look at these are my bulls. It's a different bull that we're giving away. I'm not giving away my bull. We're giving away a different bull, not my bull. But I mean, just look how nice my bulls are. 420. Which one? Oh, okay, the 420. Okay, I see. Oh, that is a cool one. That's a cool bull. So yes, if you want bull number 9934 today, tell us in the comments why you deserve it. I see we do have a super chat already. Freddie, my guy, check out whelps.io. About 20% left to mint. Freddie, whelps.io. Ape, bro, ape. Okay, also, so we're giving away bull number 9934. If you think that you should get number 9934, tell us why you think you should get number 9934. That's exactly the number that Eosiba Canis, that's not even a name, was thinking, right? All right, let's get into the markets with our sniper, Sheldino.
Bitcoin and later on, 40K again, buddy.
I don't know if I'm more excited about that or excited about our new giveaway, our new community giveaway. Remember the old community giveaway, the Banter bags. Remember the Banter bags? So the Banter bags was amazing. We managed to give away hundreds of thousands of dollars to our community. 10 members of the community got given the Banter bags. Remember that, Sheldon?
I remember, but it was exciting times.
It was amazing. So not only are we giving away an NFT on the show, but listen to this. We have a new giveaway for our community. It is, in my mind, the most exciting giveaway that we've ever done. There isn't even artwork ready for this. That's how new it is. It's brand new, right? The giveaway is called Sheldino's bags. Okay, now we are giving away Sheldino's bags. So what is Sheldino's bags? Do you know what Sheldino's bags are? Who did this? Who did this? We said no artwork. We said no artwork yet. Okay, so here's how Sheldino's bag. That's. I mean, that is so not what I had in mind. But okay, what is Sheldino's bags? Well, it's exactly that. We take $10,000, we put it into ETH account, which is transparent for every. Actually, no, not an ETH account, a CoinPanel account, which is transparent for everyone to see, so everyone can see what it is. Then when we get to, what's the number? 500,000 subscribers. 500,000 subscribers. We give away Sheldino's bags to the community. All you need to do. Yeah, it's separate from any other promotion. It's separate from the school. It's separate from Banter bags. This is Sheldino's bags. You all said you wanted to copy trade Sheldon. So we said, okay, well, let's not copy trade Sheldon. Let's just create Sheldon's bags. So we put $10,000 from CoinPanel into bags. Sheldon is going to trade these bags like a mofo. Like a mofo. Basically, all day, every day, Sheldon is going to trade these bags. When we get to 500,000 subscribers, we will give the bags away, no matter what they're worth, to the community. You have to be a member of the community, and you have to have signed up for the new CoinPanel feature with the charts. If you are signed up for the community, if you are a subscriber to our community, and you sign up for CoinPanel, you automatically stand in line to win Sheldino's bags. Now, how do we choose these bags? How do we choose these winners? The terms and conditions are as follows. We choose the bags, the bag holders, the bag winners. Sounds, the whole thing about bags just doesn't sit well. Like bags, you know why. We choose at random 10 people from the YouTube and the CoinPanel subscriptions. We choose them however we want, whenever we want. So we're not saying that there's going to be an auditor. We're just going to choose them from subscribers who make noise in our community. And we may start choosing them today. We may start choosing them tomorrow. But we will choose 10 winners between now and the time that we get 500,000 subscribers, which should be like less than 6 months. In less than 6 months, this is going to be worth a lot of money. The reason why we made it 500,000 subscribers and not like 20,000 more subscribers is because we want time for these bags to grow. Sheldon needs time to invest these bags. That's why we're doing it. So that's our new giveaway. We're also giving away 9934 today. There's also Crypto School. Sheldon, I know you're going to kill me because I'm stealing your high here, but we are also hiring. We need writers. So if you are a crypto editorial writer with years of experience in editorial writing, we're not looking for people who don't have experience. We're looking for people who do have crypto experience. We are hiring 12 writers to join the Crypto Banter team. We've got something up our sleeve. We're looking for people who can write articles that we can publish on our new website. If you want to join us, reporters@cryptobanter.com, but please only apply if you do have writing experience. We're not looking for anyone that doesn't have experience. With that, I'm going to get out the way, and I'm going to let our sniper tell you what's going on in the charts.
Come on, Bitcoin. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Break that high. So let's have a look. Let's see what's obviously, we just said it now opening up that we haven't had a daily rally like this since we've had the big dump off. And we can see very clearly that this has been the longest, the biggest rally since we've had this big drop off in the market. So this is starting to show, one thing that I am happy with is that we did obviously get a very big volume spike. The other thing is, we are just obviously needing more volume from the market to make sure that this, if we are trailing upwards, the market is trending downwards, we need to just make sure that volume still comes in. We do still have 13 hours of today. And I think by breaking the high that we've made previously with Bitcoin is going to start to accelerate the volume quite a bit. But where we're getting with Bitcoin is good. We are finally starting to get back to these original levels. And I'm hoping that we smash through these levels today. I'm hoping that Bitcoin can get through that 41,300, because having a look at that, guys, if we look at a normal simple chart, is when we get through these previous highs, your previous resistance points, right? We then look for the next resistance points. And the next resistance points we have are sitting around 45,000 and 49,000. So it's very exciting to see that we are getting to the point now where you can see this big block. I think there's going to be a massive amount of selling pressure at this point. And that's okay. End of the day, if we have one wave that has taken us from 29,000 all the way to 40,000 or 45,000, guys, it's okay for us to have a big, strong push up, have a pullback, and continue the journey. So Bitcoin so far, bulls are showing strength. We do wanting to see a little bit more volume. And we need to erase this previous resistance point over here, which is at 41,500. So Bitcoin's on par. Remember, I am bullish until my trend is broken. At any point my trend is broken, I can then look at bearish or higher sort of pullbacks in the market. For now, as long as we hold, we caught a beautiful drop in the box. When was it? Yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful drop in. We literally caught the bottom beautifully, and now we are making our way up. We then formed, remember the little strategy, guys, that when we're in any sort of bull season, what you should be looking at always is your bull flags. Remember, as we make our way up, it forms a flag. With that flag, I usually just use my top resistance line, and that helps me for the continuation breakouts as we keep moving up. And you can see here that all you draw is when you have these flags, you'll catch these beautiful breakouts with a long push to the upward side. And we can see there clearly that we have just broken now another flag for the 1 hour. So I think we are going up to test this resistance level first, and then we'll obviously see how we react at those stages. Having a look dominance wise, this is big. Everything's on Bitcoin's side right now. Everything is showing Bitcoin. The last time we had dominance rolling with Bitcoin being bullish was when Bitcoin went from 10K to 40K. We had all focus in this zone over here where Bitcoin was bullish and obviously the dominance was moving. And that's where we can see clearly today that not so much is Bitcoin overly outperforming the alts. It's just that the alts are not outperforming Bitcoin way much. We're getting very similar percentages. Bitcoin 1.8%, you can see DOT 1%, 1.3% for Uni. So you can see the alts are a little bit behind, but this is where the importance of understanding that anytime we had this previous wave, and I want to show you this guy, is when this Bitcoin rallied up and made its way to I think it was the 20,000, so the previous all-time high. Then we had a little push from the alts, and then we had Bitcoin again. Now, reason why I'm showing you that is the very similar reason that we are starting to get a strong wave to the upward side in the dominance, and Bitcoin is trailing up, right? But at any point, we are going to have a decent pullback from the dominance as well to come and test all of these previous highs. Remember, whatever's resistant turns into support. Let me get rid of that. And that's where I see that it's very important that even though the alts are not moving as much as what we want them to right now, the entries are there and we should be getting good entries because there is going to be a wave from the alts. And even though we have this Bitcoin taking over right now, we are going to get these random big jumps from the alts, meaning that if Bitcoin now even makes its way to 44,000 and DOT is sitting at 14.4, and even though DOT may not go crazy, but it goes to $16, and then all of a sudden we have a reversal and DOT flies all the way to 20, by getting the entries on these alts, even though dominance is Bitcoin favor, is still very important because you're still going to get growth on those alts. And then we're going to hit those random spots where we're going to get that big, strong push to the upward side, and we need to make sure we are in. So, to go through all the ones that we have gone through the week, there's no point. We are looking good with all of them. Yeah.
Sheldino, before we go there, dominance. So dominance, Bitcoin strong, dominance going up to 49. Remember Uncle Ran said 50. That's the number. That's the magic number. The high, in my opinion, for dominance is going to be 50. When dominance hits 50, I think that's when alt season really starts. And the reason why I say that is people want confidence that this market is going to hold. The confidence is, let's invest in things that we're comfortable with and are not the highest risk things. Bitcoin. They buy Bitcoin. When they see that Bitcoin goes up and up and up, and therefore the dominance goes up and up and up, and then hits 50, 51, somewhere around there, we then get a turn and it becomes alt season. So today on the tile, what we said, the tile on the show, the thumbnail, is time for altcoins. But if you're going to get into altcoins, you need to wear your big boy pants, as Ivan used to say. You can't get into altcoins and then, if you're getting into altcoins, it's going to be riskier. But if you get in now before the run, that's when you may make the better returns. But if the market does pull down again, then sorry guys.
We buy pullbacks. We buy pullbacks. We have stop losses.
Correct.
Very, very simple, but that's where we need to be buying them, definitely. Because they haven't been growing. The alts haven't been growing, which means that there is going to be a pullback. Bitcoin is going to reject at some point. We are going to have a pullback from this big wave, guys. Nothing goes in a straight line. There is going to be at any point. The only reason why I think Bitcoin is holding so long at this level is because the high is not in yet. Whenever the high in, may it be 41,000, may it be 43,000, may it be anywhere in that region, we are going to have a rejection point. And on that rejection point, we are going to have the dominance start to make its way down, okay? Which meaning that Bitcoin's going to have a pullback, and so are the alts, but the alts aren't going to have a crazy pullback. It's going to be very similar to Bitcoin's. We know what we've seen in the last month or two, where Bitcoin pulls back 5%, the alts pull back 12%. Where this time it will be, if Bitcoin pulls back 5%, the alts are going to pull back 5%. But that is the trigger where I want to be getting back into these alts, where I want to be making sure that I'm capitalizing on all those alts. Because if dominance continues to trend down and Bitcoin has its strong bounce to the upward side, we are then going to finally have the bit of catch up. Remember, like you were saying, the other thing that there was always that little catch up between Bitcoin and alts. You know, we are slowly over time going to have that caught up, right? But at any point, we are going to have the same thing with the alts. Bitcoin's going to run solo at times now, but we're going to have the random alt pushes, and we can see that with some of the coins. Like I was having a look at Super. Super, we got beautiful entries. We literally got the drop-off zone, and if you got into Super, you're literally 70% up in 2 days. So it's very important.
I mean, if you got into any of the calls, this is remember the recovery list that we gave the community on the 28th of July, and we said, look, we think it's now time to start buying. It's the first time that we've told people to actually start buying coins. This is the returns that you would have made had you bought in when we told you. I mean, and as you can see, the riskier you go, the further down that you go, the higher the returns get. But Superfarm, you would have made 125% on Superfarm, 69% on Saffron Finance, 25% on Render. That is the fundamental calls that we gave you guys on the 28th of July.
And that's why, at the end of the day, Rand, this is why you can't be scared to be buying good entries on alts as long as they're structured and we know what the game plan are. There's always plan, but you can't miss out on that. The problem is now, if you keep being patient and don't take advantage of these good entries, buying pullbacks, not buying pumps, very simple. End of the day, what happens if these coins are already 500% down in the next month, and then you're only going to want to start buying? Like, when do you start buying? Even though we have this big wave, at any point we can have a pullback, when do you finally start buying? Are you going to wait until Bitcoin's 50K again and then start buying? Or are you going to start capitalizing on these dips in between and making sure that we hear every damn day. My Twitters I'm pumping on Twitter. If anything doesn't work to plan, we got another plan. And that's how it's just about learning that. The reason why I'm saying this is because I missed out. Last year, if you show you quickly, just my chart here, Rand, if you don't mind. Last year, when we were in this phase over here, the September drop, we had the 2 big drops. In this whole phase over here, I only ended up buying back in these levels over here because the whole time, as we were slowly getting back up to recovery, these were big dumps. These were massive dumps. Percentage-wise, I see Bitcoin over here. Okay, that was a 20%, but obviously we had the big March drop, which was a huge 60, 70%. All of these phases here, I was so scared the whole time to be buying because we're going to go lower. I remember when Bitcoin went to 3,800, everyone was saying it was going to go to $1,000. Same way that everyone's saying Bitcoin's going to go to $20,000 now. Very, very similar sort of thing. And I ended up so scared during this whole damn time of being scared that we're going to go to $1,000. I only ended up buying Bitcoin back up at these higher levels, and I missed this whole run. Just because I didn't have structure and I didn't have a game plan.
I want to I want to have a heart-to-heart to the community about this, because there are 2 types of stations out there. Well, there's many types, but specifically I want to talk to you about 2 types of stations. One is a station that will talk to you for months and months and months about how people are buying Bitcoin and looking at the cycles on Bitcoin and the on-chain data for Bitcoin and not really sticking out their necks. And that's quite a safe option. We could all play that safe option, and we could run a show for you every day about how whales are buying Bitcoin and how the Glassnode data shows that institutions are buying Bitcoin. And we can run this for many, many times. Or we can stick our necks out for you guys and tell you guys when we think, based on our data, that it's safe to buy, and when we think that, and show you guys what we're buying and show you guys why we're buying it and explain to you guys the investment thesis that we're making. The risk with that is that we could be wrong, or we could have called it too early, or we could have called it too late, in which case You got to wear your big boy pants, and you've got to take it. Responsibility. We are not going to hold back because we're scared that the salty people here won't be able to take responsibility for their actions. We are who we are. The moves that we made, the tokens that we showed you that we bought these tokens. We bought them on that day. We're still buying them, actually. We bought Super last week. We bought all of this. That is what this station is for. I think there are many other stations that can tell you the macro picture and how whales are buying Bitcoin and how whales, this Glassnode data shows this wallet buying this data. Who cares? We give you the indicators, and then we stick our necks out, and that is what this channel is about. But this channel is for big boys, because when you take risks, some you'll make and some you'll lose, and you've therefore got to be big enough to be able to cut your own losses and not be salty afterwards when we make losses. Know that we're in this together. Know that every time we give you a trade, we also give you a stop loss, and specifically here on the trading show. On the investment show, we tell you which protocols to buy and to hold. And yes, they're going to go up, and yes, they're going to go down. And sometimes you may buy them a little bit too late. But ultimately, that's what the station is about. We're not this station that is going to give you broad data and be scared to stick our necks out and make calls because we're scared that you guys may be burnt. So this is a big boy station. This is a big girl station. You got to wear your big boy pants. If the markets are good and our calls are good, you will make money. And sometimes our calls will be bad. And sometimes we will mistime the market.
And you will get stopped out. Simple.
And you will get stopped out. Simple. I had to get
Let's work this together. No, I agree, right? You know what? We learned a lot ourselves as well, the community. Firstly, me, only 4 months in, we're getting used to working together. And we know stop losses. That was the big lesson that a lot of people learned in this last wave. And that's something that we're going to make sure we got.
If we didn't stick our necks out for the community in the last couple of weeks, and we thought about it long and hard, do we get the community into things like Splinterlands, which we bought the guys on the show on the day of launch at 15 cents. Now, we could have held back, but we didn't. And those who bought, this thing went up to $1.20. We told the community about Axie Infinity early, but last week we reiterated it at $18. We said at $18, we said, get back into Axie Infinity.
If we keep trading in fear, you're going to miss out. Just have a game plan. It's very, very simple.
Yeah, so that's the approach that we've taken. We give you guys the calls because we are buying them ourselves. Put your own stop losses in, manage your own risk. We will help you. But this is the channel that you come to because this is the big bull station. Jay says this perfectly. This is the big bull station. This is not the station for people who want to know touchy-feely, I'm scared to make a call, whales. No. This is the station where we degen. And if you're not a degen, then this is not the station for you. This is for degens. This is for people who want to make wife-changing money. That's what this station is about.
Brilliant. I see everyone's talking about XRP, Ran. What are your thoughts, buddy? I heard there was some news on it, and I see there's a nice big candle on it. We're obviously very far behind.
I haven't seen any. I didn't see XRP news. I'm assuming it's got something to do with
the SEC or something.
I'll do my research before the 10 o'clock show. I do also have a birdie in the US, and I don't think the birdie's awake yet. The birdie's not awake yet, so we will talk to them. All right, Sheldino, let's go on to XRP. XRP, that is a daily breakout. You can't deny it.
Yeah. It's a big breakout, and anyone that is, I'm not a massive fan, so I'm not personally myself investing in XRP. But anyone that does want to remember, don't chase the pump. We will always come back and fill that little bit of imbalance, and if you can catch it anywhere between 65 cents and the 68 cent mark is where I'd get on XRP. It's obviously got a very long way to go. We then have to get a more or less feeling on where it can go from this next move. It can go and test that trend line. So XRP getting back to $1 anywhere, and that does make sense. But I can't chase a pump. We've already had a few days of growth. So I need to get, when Bitcoin finally gets its little high and we have a little pullback, that's where I would be looking to capitalize on XRP, and we can easily make our way back to $1. And obviously, who knows, markets turn very bullish. We can break trend and start the recovery to the top. So for those who are looking at XRP, it's good. If you've missed it for now. Remember, buy dips, don't buy pumps. Be a bit patient with XRP.
Don't Splinterlands. You've missed. I see the coins are going mad here. Don't buy Splinterlands. Too long, too late. You missed it.
We'll get the next ones. We got a few smaller, higher risk ones today that we wanted to get into today, definitely, and we'll get into that now, guys. All of them, all of the trades are still the exact same. We've been going through Link, we've been going through a lot of them. One to be ready of. I'm not sure if you heard any more news on the uni thing, Rand. We said we'll be a bit more patient, but a breakout of this trend is going to bring good volume. So keeping away of uni, anytime we break that daily trend, I see a nice volume candle to take us there, and that's a good 10-20%. So uni is one I'm definitely still keeping eyes on. The rest have all moved with Bitcoin, meaning that Bitcoin's next pullback is when you want to capitalize. The main thing is Bitcoin has obviously not hit the high that's why we're fighting the zone so much. But when Bitcoin gets that high, we are going to have a rejection push, and the retracement down is where we want to make sure we are catching the right alts. So all of these zones are still valid that I've been giving, the dot ones, the link, the Ruin. If you can catch Ruin again anywhere between those zones, I'll be getting it. Matic, there's the zones there.
Listen to Anchor Run. First of all, we do have FK. That's also not a name. FK says, Lab Splinterlands is super fun. I already spent $2,000 on cards. I challenged Sheldon. Winner gets an Astro friend. What do you say, Sheldon? Are you ready to challenge FK?
Yeah, let's do it. I just need to, I'm still upgrading. I need better cards. My cards suck, but I'm getting there. I'm getting it. I do approve. I accept the challenge. We must just discuss when. I accept it. I need better cards, though.
You see, what we have here, which nobody else in the world has, is in the corner over there, we have like a whole studio of people who are working on looking for gaming tokens. In fact, it's just, can we show them? I mean, I've never done this before. Let's see if we can show them. I'm going to do that. You see, there's a room over there. You see the room over there? You see there's like a room over there. That's where all the gaming people are. You see the gaming people over there? Those are all they're doing all day is just looking for gaming assets. So you got to be careful, because Crypto Banter is going to bring you a whole lot of gaming content, specifically how to make money in gaming, because we need you to make money in any place that you can. Okay, so yeah. Also, quickly, we are thinking of either moving Sheldon's show 1 hour back to 5 a.m. EST, 1 hour forward to 7 a.m. EST, or keeping it as it is right now at 6 a.m. EST. We ran a poll on Twitter, and 66% of people said move it 1 hour earlier. Tell us what you think in the comments. Tell us what you keep in the comments. What you think in the comments. Everyone says we saw Fred. No, you didn't.
Was Freddy revealed? I don't think he was.
No, he wasn't.
I don't think he was.
No. There's no way you could have seen it. Let's see. What else is there? Super chat. Should we do some super chats? Actually, let's talk about
Let's get in. Yeah, I got a lot. Just a few more tokens, and then we can get into it perfectly, right? So last one, guys. Obviously, sushi. Sushi is looking really good for a strong push up. And the last one. So all the ones, guys, the same. If you've missed the zones, so they get to the zones, be buying them up. KuCoin token, FTT, all of our trades are sitting in good 10-20% profits. The ones I do want to talk about, obviously, your thoughts, Ran. Are you there, buddy? Is OCAM, guys. OCAM is looking good. OCAM. What do you think, buddy? This is looking great for I wouldn't say it's a higher risk, but it's a, you know what I mean? It's a smaller part of your portfolio, but big growth. Really good growth.
I can't comment about this one. I just can't comment. I'll tell you why I can't comment. August is Cardano month. If you think about, like, August is really going to be the beginning of Cardano month. Why? Because August is smart contracts, right? So August is Cardano month. And OCAM is, I mean, it's a launch pad and it's an exchange for Cardano, right? That's what OCAM actually does. So that's one of the big narratives. I also got a little note this morning from another little birdie, and, you know, OCAM built a bridge for Cardano tokens. So like for ETH to cross to Cardano tokens. So that's that. I also have another big piece of news about OCAM that I'm not really allowed to share. Like, I'm not allowed to share it, because if I do, then the bird that brought that news, it is not the bird from Amazon, because that bird's dead. That bird, we shot it. That bird doesn't exist anymore. But this bird did go to meet with Charles Hoskinson, and the bird came back with news about OCAM, and I'm not allowed to talk about it at all. So when the time is right, I will tell you guys. I'm not telling you to buy it now. Yeah, so that I do like OCAM. If you're going to talk about OCAM, we must talk about Charlie 3, because Charlie 3 is the Oracle solution. Now, they came out with a testnet for the Oracle. So the Oracle actually works now. And now it's literally just waiting for smart contracts to be launched. So all eyes also on Charlie 3. All eyes on Charlie 3 because...
Chart's looking amazing, buddy. Chart's looking really good. You know, we're very lucky, right? I know people are still scared, obviously, with the bearish segment where we've been through. But remember where we've come from. We're not buying them up here anymore. You're not buying coins. So anywhere in these zones, you know, they're really, really good buys for these coins. So Charlie 3 chart-wise, higher time frame, beautiful break, higher high test. This is a great zone. I'm adding definitely.
I've got to warn you guys. Like, I really have to warn you guys. We're talking about OCAM and we're talking about OCAM, we're talking about Charlie 3. These are risky. If the market pulls back, these things are going to take a bath, a hiding. So if you're going to play with these things, then you should play with a very small percentage of your portfolio. Because if the market does go back again, these are all going to get punished.
And I'd say these are good investment holds as well. Even though if there is there's some pullbacks, but 6-month holds, small part of your portfolios, big gains, definitely. But yeah, definitely. So I wanted to bring those there. And one of my, I think I'm going to call it tomorrow, and the coin I was talking about. Tomorrow is one of my small cap ones. I'm telling you.
Okay, that's enough.
Good. And then R-Wave, buddy. Last one, R-Wave. Then I'm done, I promise.
I'll let you talk about R-Wave any day of the week.
I promise. There we go. So R-Wave, beautiful breaker trend. We are sitting really, really good. Even for Bitcoin's little push, which just goes to 42, 45, can take R-Wave at least to these $14, $16 anywhere in the zone. And then a possible pullback, but I don't see us getting back low where we are now. So R-Wave's a great coin as well. Great entry.
R-Wave went to $40. That's all I'm telling you guys. Okay, listen. Okay, quickly. We're going to give away number 9934. Freddie, please could you tell us who is the winner of 9934? We also do have some super chats that says, check out Olympus token, BUSD, reflect fire from bug tools. Okay, Nacho, can you send us that in English? Because, okay, let's see, what else? Been here since 9934 subscribers. All right, so Kawaii Ali, that's a name. Kawaii is a name. It's actually a real name. Kawaii Ali, you win number 9934. Later on in the show, we're going to give away number 9935. Don't forget, you have to be subscribed to win. You have to also be subscribed to win Sheldino's bags. Which why am I carrying these bags?
I buy you hold, bro. I buy you hold.
Fred says they're going to be even heavier when they're Banter bags. I don't know. Delete this artwork. But okay, don't forget that if you are a subscriber, you're going to win Sheldino's bags. But only if you have signed up for CoinPanel. Because remember, CoinPanel funded the $10,000. So
yeah, that reminds me, guys. Any updates on the charts, they will be done on CoinPanel as well. You can find them all there as well.
If anybody wants to ask anything, you've got about 30 seconds left of the show to super chat and ask us. Otherwise, we're going to talk to you guys later. And the reason why we're going to talk to you guys later is because we have identified a few trends, should we call it, of things that are going to explode. Like we identified video gaming, which is going to explode and did explode. Now we've identified some more trends that are going to explode, and they're going to explode. And if you want to know what those trends are, well, come and see us later, 10 a.m. EST. Until then, you know what to do. Oh, there's one quick super chat. We can't. What about UnoRe? UnoRe is great. The insurance narrative is not pumping right now. Let's wait for the insurance narrative to pump. Project still seems good. Thoughts on Orion Money? To be honest, I'm a big investor in Orion Money. I think it is fantastic. I don't think it's launched though. Is Orion launched? Orion's not launched. It's the one on Luna. If it's the one on Luna, it's not launched yet. I can tell you that. It's not launched. I spoke to them yesterday. Okay, so that's it.
The Stone Cat sold out. I saw that someone said it sold out in 45 minutes. I really wanted to get.
Mila Kunis, Ashton Kutcher. What do you expect? They'll be available till next week. I mean, come on, guys. Get the fuck out of bed. Let's go.
Cheers, guys.
See you guys.